Hi, we're going to be drawing a portrait today, so I know some people might be a little nervous about that, but don't worry, I got you. We're going to do proportions and we're going to make it to where it looks really good. So get your something to draw with and something to draw on. When you draw with something, it needs to be something erasable, so like a pencil. Okay, get your supplies and we'll get started. All right, we're going to jump right in. Two things I want you to remember is there are two different kinds of lines that we are drawing today. One is a guideline. Guidelines are drawn very softly. See how we can hardly see that, so that later we can erase it and it won't leave marks. The other lines that we're going to draw are the actual face lines, so you can draw those darker if you want to. All right, step number one, we're going to draw an egg shaped, so oval egg. This is the outline of the face. Remember that you can pause at any time if you need more time, or you can rewind if you need to go back over something. The next step is to draw a center line vertically right through the center of the egg. This is a guideline, so draw it very softly. We are going to erase it later. This helps you line up the nose, the mouth, and the eyes correctly. And step number three, you're going to draw a horizontal line halfway down the egg. Horizontal goes from side to side, and it's going to be halfway down the egg, also a guideline. This is where the eyes and the tops of the ears will go. Next, if you draw halfway between the eye line and the chin, you draw another horizontal line. Another guideline, draw softly. This is where the bottom of the nose will go and the bottom of the ears. 1/3 of the way down, so like if you break this into threes, another guideline. This is where the mouth is going to go. All right, the next step is we're going to draw our eyes. They're going to go on the eye line right here, and we're going to draw them with the corners on the lines. So we're going to draw like a rainbow shape, and then like a smiley face shape. Now, to make sure they're the right size, you should be able to fit 5 eyes across your face. If you draw them too big, then they're not going to be the right size and they're going to look silly. If you draw them way too small, they're going to look silly too. So you want to make sure that there's enough space in between to fit 5 of them across the line. So it's kind of like this. I have 5 eyes can fit about the same size across, so I know that these eyes are the correct size. All right, the next step is the bottom of the nose. The nostrils should rest on that line right there. So I'm just gonna draw 2 little half circles like that. And then the side of the nose are like greater than, less than signs, but a little bit curvier. And then just some lines to indicate the top of the nose here, but I don't want to draw the whole thing. Make sure that they stay within the width of the eyes. All right, we have another guideline to draw for the mouth. We know where the mouth is going to go, but we don't know how wide the mouth needs to be. So we're going to take this eye, and if you break it into thirds, so towards the middle right here or towards the end, you're going to draw a guideline very lightly straight down to that mouth line, a little wider than the nose. This is half, and we don't want to go all the way to the half. We kind of want to be more towards the center. This is how wide your mouth is going to be. So I'm going to draw my mouth. There's lots of different ways to draw mouths, and we'll do that in another tutorial, how to draw mouths. But for a simple line, you just kind of go up and then down and then mirror that on the other side. And then the bottom is just kind of like a upside down smile or upside down rainbow shaped. All right, the next thing is going to be the ears. Remember, this is the top of the earline, this is the bottom of the earline. So when I draw my ears, I kind of go out like a backwards C, and then go in kind of like a question mark, and then go back out for the earlobe. So it kind of looks like the outside of half of an 8. But if you want to draw ears just around and curved like that, that's completely fine too. Lots of people have different shaped ears, so it really, whatever you're comfortable with, and we can do a tutorial on ears later as well. All right, now for some little details that we're just going to add, starting with the eyes. We can go more into eyes later, but I do want to just quickly go over an eye for you. We're going to draw a second eyelid line that is parallel to that same curve up there. So just like your top curve, just lower down. Then we're going to draw our eyeball, but we're not going to draw a circle in the middle. We do not want a floating eye. That will make it look really strange. So we're going to make it look like it disappears in the top and the bottom, just like that. All right, and then the next step is we're going to draw the pupil in the middle. That you can do a floating black dot, because that is the way center of the eye. Now a little trick I like to do with my eyes is very lightly just go up and down all the way around, and then if you're going to do color, just do a few layers of different colors, and that makes it look realistic. Like that. All right, don't forget to draw eyebrows. Start them towards the corner of your eye, and they curve around. There are so many different shapes of eyebrows, so however you want to do it is completely fine. All right, so before we draw the hairline, we're going to erase our guidelines, just like I said before. So you get your eraser, and hopefully you've drawn light enough to where you can erase these lines, and your features will all be in the correct spots. All right, so let's go ahead and add our hairline. Now with the hairline, there's, like I said, like with different features, there are so many different ways to do hairline. No, nothing is wrong, but I'm just gonna show you a couple different ways. So with long hair, you wanna figure out where you want your part to be, and then your hair is going to go up and around. Sometimes you might want to draw like a guideline of where you want your hairline to end, and then you just keep going with your pencil as far as where the hairline goes. Then when you're done, you just add your different parts of my ears are different. I just noticed that I kept it the other way, but add just your details to your ears. If you did just the regular one like this, just some lines where the ears are, it really is no wrong answer to what you want to do with it. You can add your shading, you can add your neck, which the neck is typically where the eyes are, so you don't want to make it too big. Something interesting with a real world reference. You have this face, okay, this is a real face, and I just wanted to draw the guideline so you can see how interesting it is. Egg shape, line down the center, this guideline, if you notice, things are even on each side. Halfway between the top of the head and the chin is her eye line. Okay, just like we said, that's why eyes go in that middle. Then halfway between that is the bottom of the nose line, and then a third of the way that is the mouth line. Do you see how, and then the ears are inside of that eye and nose line. The nose lines up in the bottom. If you notice, that's how, if you do a portrait and you do the proportions correctly, that is why. Otherwise, you end up with things like this. And if you apply the guidelines here, you can see, yes, it's an egg shape, but those eyes are definitely not in the middle. They're way too high. That nose is definitely not where it's supposed to be. The mouth is, and the ears are way too high. Do you see how that works? That's why they look off. Because in the middle, the eyes aren't where they're supposed to be. The nose doesn't rest where it's supposed to be. It's also off to the side right here. The mouth isn't where it's supposed to be, according to how. Keep that in mind when you are doing your portraits. Okay? Follow the guidelines and you'll be able to create a face too. Good luck. I can't wait to see.